Shannon Briggs knocks out Emilio Zarate in 1 round. No surprises there, at least not for me. This, to me, was one of the most easily predictable first-round KOs of all time. This is what Shannon Briggs does to Journeyman. He knocks them out, and he knocks them out very, very quickly. And when you're bringing in a guy on such short notice, as Zarate was brought in, there was no way he was going to stand up to Shannon Briggs for more than a round. And that's why I predicted Briggs would knock the previous Journeyman out in a round, and the same for this guy. It was interesting online. A lot of people seem to think that Haye was going to knock out his opponent quicker than Briggs knocked out Zarate. I saw it the opposite way around, because Briggs is a much faster starter than David Haye. Okay, just generally speaking, throughout Briggs' career, he always starts fast. And even though he's an old man now, he's nowhere near as quick as he used to be. He's still tremendously powerful. And for a minute, at least, when he storms out the blocks and starts unloading on these journeymen, he's, he can do a lot of damage, basically. So, yeah, I expected a first-round KO for Briggs. For David Haye, it might go 2 rounds, 3 rounds, something like that. We don't know how good Jajai is, to be fair. And with his height, if he decides to be defensive, he might be able to last even longer than that. We don't know. But if David Haye really decides to stick it on Jajai, he could take him out in 1 round too. It just depends on how aggressive David Haye wants to be. And given the fact that it's David Haye's show and it's his brand that's under the spotlight here, that's why I feel like David Haye might let it go for a round or 2, possibly, particularly after Briggs winning in the first round the way that he did. As far as Briggs' performance, well, he won the fight with body shots. He dropped the guy. I think he was inside the first minute or whatever it was. You can tell even from there. And obviously I've seen most of Shannon Briggs' comeback fights since he came back. I think it was last year, the year before. And you can just tell from there that if him and David Haye do fight, it will be a pretty easy fight for David Haye. Briggs would be lucky to go 3-4 rounds with David Haye on the form he is at the moment. He always comes storming out the gates fast. But he looked winded. He looked tired, unloading on this journeyman. And Briggs does this against everybody. It's not just against journeyman that he tries to come out fast. He comes out fast against everybody. The only time he didn't, the only time I haven't seen Briggs come out fast was maybe, against who? Against Foreman, maybe. It didn't start very fast. And that was way, way back in the days. And also against Vitali Klitschko. But Klitschko was just way too good. And Briggs did actually have an injured left bicep, which you can see the scar on his bicep from. He wouldn't have won even without an injured bicep, but still, he did have that, and that's probably why it didn't start as fast as normal, or one of the reasons anyway. So, yeah, I don't think Briggs is going to be any real competition for David Haye, assuming David Haye gets past this guy, Jajai, which he should. And if they set up the showdown in September, that's an easy payday for Haye, to be honest with you. I wonder if they're going to put that on pay-per-view. That's all I'm thinking. Drop your comments below, people. Let me know how you felt about Let's Go Champ's performance. Did you watch it? What did you think? How do you think he'll fare against David Haye if David Haye gets past this Jajai guy? Yeah? Let me know. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.